Okay then, we're going to keep the dart ball on our hand waist. Okay, and we're going to get a nice warm-up, nice mobility warm-up. Okay, so if you just lie on your back, just your feet resting on your ball, just with the knees bent for me. Okay, and I just want you to take a slow breath in and out for me. Slow breath in through your nose, out through the nose. All right, here today. And at the moment, we're not pulling anything in, we're not tensing up, okay, you're just focusing on a breath. Okay, so remember, movements will help release stress from around the joints. Okay. And we'll keep with our 45-15, okay. So we're going to start with the feet this week to warm up, but just keep a slow breath in and out for me. Allowing your chest to sink as you take the breath out slowly. Okay, so all we're going to do, we're just going to flex and point your feet. Okay, that's all. I said just flex and put out it. Yeah, so just get your feet moving. Flexibility around the lower end of the body. Okay, this will help boost circulation. And I'll rotate the other way for me. And sometimes you might just get a little bit of local tightness there. Okay, and then just rest. Okay, so keep the ball rolled in for me with the knees bent. Okay, now I want to pull your tummy in for me. Okay, and I want to lift one leg off the ball and then place it down and then do the other leg. So that's it. So just slowly lift and slowly lower. Do your best to keep your lower backs on the floor for me. Okay. I know sometimes it's a lot to remember, but the more you do, you just automatically do it. It's like second nature. You just pull your tummy in, feel your back on the floor. Okay. We're resting the upper body. And we're still keeping those tummy muscles pulled in. And we're just going to do one more each side. And then just rest. Okay, so keep the legs bent over the ball. Just relax your tummy for me. So we're going to do pulling in. So I want to pull your tummy muscles in for me. So you can feel your back on the floor. Okay, and then just release. Just feel a little bit of gentle tension. Pull your tummy in. And then release. Okay, let's do this again. So draw the tummy muscles in. You're still breathing normally into your movements and release. And let's do this again. Pull in. And release. Pull in. And release. Let's do one more of these. So you'll hear me saying this throughout the session. Pull your tummy in or release. And let that go. Okay. Keep your legs in position. Take the arms up where you can see them. Okay, take your arms up. Let's take one arm back and one arm by your side. Okay, so we never force or strain. Okay, you might have a little bit of tension around your upper body. You might have been doing, I don't know, gardening, anything where your upper body might have been working a little bit. Okay, so keep the elbows nice and soft. And relax the tummy. Okay. Deep breaths in. Lovely. Okay, we'll do one more each side. And now bring the arms out to the side for me so you can see them. Okay, you're going to bring them together, cross over, and then open, and then cross over, leading with the other arm. Okay, and so you just feel a little stretch across the chest, and a little contraction as you bring the arms in and as you cross over. Okay, one more each side for me. Okay, bring it back to centre, and then make a big circle around your body for me. So really open up the shoulders. Always be mindful of one side that can be a little bit better than the other, but you still need to move. You still need to. I had a lady in my class the other day who's got her knees are a bit sensitive, so she went to the physio straight away. Keep moving, keep moving. Okay, and now let's just change direction for me. Round we go. And we'll do one more of these. Okay, bring it back to centre. Okay, now just turn your head to one side, just hold it there for me. Keep the head in contact with the mat. And then slowly go the other way, and then we just hold it there. Let's do this again. One more time, slowly over, just to the point where you feel a little bit of gentle tension on the sides of the neck. And then change sides for me slowly. And then bring it back to centre. Okay then, so we should be feeling a little bit warmed up but not worn out, okay? So we'll start with the bridges this week here. So, with the bridge, okay, we're going to be lifting the hips off the floor. We've also got some Holden ones, okay? If you feel you're a little bit too wobbly, put more leg on the ball, if that makes sense. So the less you've got, so if you have your heels on the ball, that's going to feel a little bit more wobbly for you, okay? So let's just get the legs, I've just got my shins on the ball, hands by your side, and for 45 seconds we're going to lift the hips off the floor slowly, and then we're going to slowly roll back down again. Okay, let's get ready. You'll hear a little beat. Okay, so here we go. Just focus on the lift. You might feel your tummy muscles pulling in straight away and slowly release. Here we go, slow lift. Now, if when we begin to add any other bits to this movement and you're struggling a bit, don't worry if you've got to do the bridge a few times. It doesn't matter, okay? So slowly lift, okay? Try and feel a contraction in the gluteals, your buttocks if you can. And rest, okay? So on your next one, as you lift your bridge, you're going to take your right arm over your shoulder, and as you lower down, you're going to bring the arms down, okay? But you've got your other hands by your side for me. Okay, let's get ready, here we go. Slowly over, fantastic. And slowly down, just work at your own pace. And again, slowly over. So the arm wants to go directly over the shoulder, okay? And don't worry if you find you're pressing down on the other side. Now, we're obviously going to build this up. So you just keep with the ones that are good for you. And relax, okay? And take a rest, okay? Same thing on the other side. Okay, then, so the only thing we're changing with this is the arm line, okay? So let's start with the other arm now. Let's get ready, lift to the bridge, and take your other arm over. And again, as soon as you lift, you feel like a little bit of a wobbling, okay? Slowly down. Are we all okay? Yeah? Okay, so we lift. Such a good exercise, the bridge. Okay, and slow it down. Now you might be finding your little point of wobbling. You might just have to work a little bit more control from your centre just to stay on the ball. And rest. Okay, so on your next one, we're going to alternate the arms. Okay, you're still bringing the arms up as you lift, so you're going to alternate this time. Okay, here we go. Alternate the arms and slowly down, and then when you start again, you then lift the other arm. Slowly lift. Do your best to keep the ball central if you can. You might sometimes feel a little pull to your side. Okay. And then back. And rest. On your next one, it's both arms. So remember, there's going to be a point where your hands will not be on the floor and slowly lower down. So if you feel like you're going to wobble too much, alternate. Okay, let's get ready. Here we go. Both arms. And slowly down. Yeah, be okay with that one? Yeah, okay. So we lift up. Both arms. You can see now the difference now. Yes, I've gone a little bit more wobbly now. Okay, and slow it down. You could just do the bridge if you wish to. You could just do the bridge if you want. Or you can always rest. Rest around if you want to. So we've done a ton of gluteal and back work here, and also some upper core. And rest. Okay, so your last one, you've got a holding bridge with your hands by your side, or a holding bridge if you can, with the arms over with the fingertips to the floor, whichever one suits you. It's gone dark now, hasn't it? Okay, let's get ready, and here we go. So either the bridge held with your hands by your side, or you take the arms over and take that full stretch. Well done. Try and lift the hips right up off the floor. After this, we'll take a little rest. So you keep the arms over if you hold it. You keep the arms over if you hold it, yeah? You should feel quite a bit of tension whether you've got your hands over or by your side. And rest. Oh, slowly bring it in. Roll the ball in for me. Just let your legs rest. Brilliant work. Okay, so just take a moment here. Okay, now then, on your next block, what I'd like to do is lower abdominals versus upper body. Okay, so you'll have an upper body one, okay, while the abs are resting, and then you'll do a lower one, okay. But just so we know, okay, know what we're doing, okay. So, when we do the lower tummy one, you've got a choice here. You're either going to A, hold the tummy in for me for your 45 seconds, or you'll have the feet either side of the ball and you bring the ball up and down, which looks easy, okay? Are we okay? Or you just hold it in, okay? So your first one we're going to do, we'll all do a holding in one. We're going to hold the tummy in, and then we'll have a rest from that one, and then you'll grab your weight, and we've got little things like this. Okay now, so just have your weight by your side, because you've got 15 seconds in between. So all I want you to do is with the knees bent, you're going to hold your tummy in for me. Now this is more doing your deep abdominals rather than lower abdominals, so don't worry about that. Okay, so let's hold the tummy in, but not your breath, and here we go. So hold your tummy in for me. Okay. And deep breaths in, and just focus, think about a pull from hip to hip. Imagine that belt's coming in and you're just fastening that notch on the belt for me. Okay, now. Relaxing the upper body, okay. On the beat, we're going to grab the waist and then we're going to work into the arms. Now, they are only light weights, they're not heavy, okay, so there's just enough resistance without being too heavy on the weights. And release, okay. So if you grab your waist, take hold either end of the dumbbell, okay, you're going to bring your elbows down to your waist, and then you're going to push up to the ceiling. Okay, so you can relax your tummies here. Okay, here we go. So slowly bring the elbows all the way down to your ceiling and lift up. Now, the weights we're lifting here, you will not look like the Terminator when you leave. Okay, these are very light weights. You've probably got shopping bags heavier than these. But keep the elbows tucked right in for me. Okay. So we're going to go back to abdominals. You've got your choice to hold the tummy in, or you grip the ball. So elbows in. As you lift, try and really squeeze the muscles in your arms for me. Down. And lift. And rest. Okay, let's put the weight down. And we're just going to grab the ball either side. Okay, and all we're going to do is lift and lower. Here. If you don't want to do that one, do the other one like you did the pulling in one. Okay, then. So let's get ready. Okay, and here we go. So we're just going to lift and lower. That's it. Okay. Some of them look easy. And then when you lift the ball, you're thinking, I've lost my eyebrows. Yeah, because you're in shock. Okay. So what you're doing, we're all using the tummy muscles. Okay. So we're just pulling in. We just got that little bit. And then after this beat, we change the upper body. And down. Remember, you're still breathing into your movement. And rest, okay. Bring your feet back on top again for me. If you grab your weight again, take the weight straight up. You're going to bend them behind, bend your elbows, take the weight behind your head, and then fully extend to the ceiling. Okay, let's get ready. Here we go. Bend the elbows for me, so you can see your elbows bending, and then you fully extend to the ceiling. That's it. But keep the head back, so bend. So as you look at the arms, elbows are bent, and then you lift up again. So we bend and extend. Okay, try not to let the elbows stick out if you can. Okay, so this is for the back of the arms. Okay, again, I'm working through the elbow joints as well. Okay then. But that can get really short and it causes problems around the wrists. So, okay, and rest, put that down. So again, you can either do the hold in one, or this time you start with the ball up and you go down to begin with rather than up. Or you pull your tummy in again for me. So if you use the ball, start with the legs up. If you're holding your tummy in, hold your tummy in. So start with the ball up this time, lower down to begin with, and then up. So think of the resistance going down, and then up. So remember last time we started from the floor up, we're all pulling the tummy muscles in, and lift. Take it down. Okay, and then we're just going to put those two arm lines together. So this is the last, we've got 10 seconds to go, then this is the last one in this one here. And rest. Okay, we'll all bring our legs back in again. If you grab your weight again, so we're going to put the two together. You're going to take it up, take it behind, up, and then down. So putting the two moves together. Start with your elbows tucked in. Here we go. Push the ceiling, take it behind the head, lift all the way up, and then bring the elbows back down again. Here we go. So we lift up, We take it over, we come back, and again. We lift. Over, then back, and again. Now, we're still going to work with the weights on the next round we've got, so we're now on the end of this one here. And rest for me, well done, okay. Take a breather here for me. Okay, so just while you're here, okay, so our combination on this one here, we're going to do a wipe out or a side bend to your right. Okay then, exercise 1. Exercise 2 will be a one-arm fly. And then you'll put the two together. Now, remember, if you don't want to use the weight, that's fine. Okay, and then we do everything on the other side. So the side bend will lead to your right. Okay, the one arm will be on your left. And then when you put the two together, it's like here, but your neck doesn't move, your head will stay in a neutral position. Are we all okay? So you've got your weight on your left side, again, optional with the weight, and we're just going to drop the knees slowly to the side, just again, a little bit of tension, and slowly back. Okay, let's get ready to go. Here we go. So this again, it's flexibility in your spine, working into the obliques. Okay, are we okay with this one here? Okay, and remember, the more flexibility you have, the more that dip will be to your right, but without the force. Your body would just naturally go into the stretch and finish where it can. Okay, so you shouldn't feel like you're forcing the movements, okay? Head in a neutral position, slowly over to the side. And rest. Okay, so bring your legs back to centre, grab the weight in your left side for me, your left arm, and all you're going to do is open the arm to the left and bring it back. And make sure the ball stays centre. Okay, other hand by your side, and here we go. So slowly, you might feel automatically now your tummy is pulling in, because your body's trying to stop rolling over. That's it. In your left hand, it should be your left arm that's moving, okay, with or without that weight. Lovely work, that's it. So feeling that little bit of tension, that's okay. And rest. Okay, so you put the two moves together, legs drop to the right, arm opens to the left with the choice with the weight. Head in a neutral position, okay, and away we go. Okay, slowly, woo, and slowly back. Brilliant work. Slowly and then back. Feel a little bit more of that little bit of pull or tension now at the both ends away. It should feel like there's an elastic band from your feet to your arm. And rest for me. Okay, let's put the weight on the other side. We'll just do the legs first. Okay, so the legs now are going to go to your left. Just let your arms rest by your side. Leave the weight for now. Okay, then, and here we go. Drop the legs slowly to the other side. Okay. Oh, I can feel this one a little bit more. Okay. You might be more dominant on one side, so you might feel there's a bit more flexibility there. But keep the head in the neutral position. Drop in those shoulders so we don't want any tension in the upper body. We just want to feel the movement around your centre. and rest. Okay then. So let's take the weight of the other arm. Okay. Remember that we stay centered with the legs here. Okay. Other arm is out to the side. With or without that weight, and here we go. Slowly open. Feel that little almost gripping sensation in your center. And allow the breath to leave the body and then come back as the arm comes back in again. Lovely. And rest, okay. Oh, let's put those two moves together. Okay then. So let's get ready. Arm up and drop your legs to one side and open the arm for me. Feel a little bit more tension building up. Brilliant, that's it, slowly over. Now we're going to do a little bit of work over the ball. Okay, some stretches and some hamstring and some more leg work. Upper body will also be working over the ball. Okay, so we're going to take a breather very shortly. You won't need any weights on the next one. And let the weight go. Okay, if you want to, just stretch the legs out. Have your hands by your side for me. Let the shoulders drop. Okay, take some nice deep breaths in. And then we're going to be over the ball. I'll just, little demonstration first before we move on. Okay, and then after this block, we're going to get ready to chill. Okay. Okay, now if you just slowly bring your feet off the ball for me. Okay. Ooh, how are we doing? Good? Okay. So I'll just explain how you're going to do this one here. So we've got some back stretches, okay. So to begin with, okay then, we're just going to roll the ball away and then just sink back here. You can do it from here if you wish to. So you're just going to roll the ball away, stretch through the back, okay. Then you're going to go over the ball. So from here, you've got the ball in front. You're just going to lower on the ball and place your hands in front, okay. You're always going to have the other leg on the floor. We've got some leg curls. Now, of course, you can be like this if you want to, or you might want to be here. So we've got some leg curls, and we've got some little taps to the side. And then you'll stretch out again. Is that okay? Right, okay. So you're just going to start with a little stretch out, and then roll them back in again. Okay, let's get ready. Here we go. So we just stretch out, and then back again. That's it. Okay. And back. Must be loads of people. I've got one of these under the bed somewhere. They sit on it. Yeah, it's just a fantastic piece of equipment. I mean, there's loads. I mean, you can stand on the thing, you can sit on it, but I keep with this type, and it's just a build up, and then it just builds confidence. That if you're sitting on the ball, you feel you're going to fall off. You're not going to do anything at all. So, I'm one of these ones. You need to, if you're going to move, you need to be able to do it. Okay. So, and rest, okay, so now we're going to come over the ball, so you lower yourself onto the ball. If you're okay like this, and all you're going to do is just going to curl the leg for me. But if you need to be here, that's fine as well. Okay, so wrists in line with your shoulders, okay, and we're just going to curl and extend the leg. Brilliant. So bend and extend. Now, for those who are watching live on here, you can do this on all fours if you've not got the ball. Okay. You've got a little bit of upper body weight here, a little bit of body weight with the ball, okay, and try and squeeze those muscles on the back of the leg. We're also adding some knee mobility here, so we're bending and stretching from the knee. Okay. and rest. Okay, so place that foot down, same leg, we just tap to the side and then bring it back. Okay, remember not to wiggle with it, keep everything fixed here, and we just tap to the side and then bring it back. Okay, here we go. Tap side. Now, you can look at your foot if you want. Might reassure you that you're still on the ball. Yeah? Here we go. So if you want to look at the foot, you can, and then bring it back, and just add a little bit of rotation or lateral movement from the side of the body. But that's up to you. Okay, once we finish this one here, we're going to go back to the back stretch. So we get a little bit of oblique work in here, okay, and outer thighs. Okay, and then back. We've got 15 seconds left on this one here. Okay, and it's a nice rep range between 20 and 25 reps, which is quite nice reps. Okay, and back. You've got one more, and then rest. And just slowly roll back, hands back on the ball, and you're going to do your little stretch one. Okay? Then you've got the other three to go, and then we're on our backs to chill. Okay, let's get ready. Here we go. So slowly reach forward, and then back in again. That's it. So we're just going out halfway here. You can do one where you roll fully out, but we don't need to do that one. We're just taking a little stretch here. Okay. And back. That's it. And you just go with what your body's capable of, okay? You don't want to put any other stress on the body. Okay, that's it. Okay, so again, we're going to lower ourselves carefully over the ball. Okay, hands back in line with the shoulders, and you do your leg curl on the other side. Okay, so excuse me back there. Here we go. So curl and extend. Okay, curl, extend. Now these are also great for strengthening the knees. Okay, and keeping some flexibility around there. Okay, when we're not very flexible, and you don't have to be, you know, a gymnast. Just basic flexibility can really release tension from the joints and the muscles. Okay. Now we've got 20 seconds to go. So think of the movements. Think of the heel coming up towards the back of the leg. Think of a squeeze on the muscle. And try and fully extend the leg. You really stretch the leg. Okay. It's always like you're trying to flatten the knee. One more. Okay. We've got the tap out to the side next. Okay. Wrist still aligned with your shoulders, and here we go. Tap to the side. Remember, it's up to you whether you follow the foot round. Okay, and you might feel a little squeeze on the side of the body. Okay. After this, on the beat, we're going to slowly roll back. Now you can either relax with the ball or with that. I'm going to lie completely flat. Okay, and you can put the ball to one side. Not yet. Can you feel that little squeeze on the side of your body? Okay. Again, we've got chest work going on here, in this fixed position here, and the arms. We've got 10 seconds to go. Okay. And we've got one more to go. Well done, and really slowly roll back. Okay, I'm just going to put my ball to one side now. Okay, just drift away, and we're going to lie on your backs. Okay, then we take a little chill, and then you're there. Okay, so the main thing is to be comfortable. Okay, so you can have your knees bent. If that's good for you, I prefer my legs straight. Okay then. So all you're going to do here, you're going to close your eyes. We just take a few minutes in silence, just chilling out. Okay, so just always we start with that deep breath in, slow breath in through your nose, out through the nose or mouth. Let the chest and the shoulders sink as you breathe out. You can close your eyes and just focus inwards onto you. just from here, just bring your right knee in, held here, keep your head on the floor, drop the shoulders, let your belly sink. And you can just rotate your feet for me, just give your feet, your toes a little wiggle. Okay, let's release and change sides. Okay, and then give your feet a little wiggle. Okay, now bring the other leg in. Slowly roll onto one side for me and bring yourself to seated positions. We'll finish on the floor. Oh, I was a bit slow from dropping off then. Oh, okay, let's take one arm over. So remember, we're not here next week until 10:30. Okay. And then release, change sides. Bring it back to centre, press in front. Open the chest. And take a breath in. Take a breath in and release. And again, take a breath in and release. Take a breath in for me. One more. Give yourself a little bow. Well done, everyone. Fantastic work. Thanks for coming in. I'm just going to finish this and then I'll let you go on your way. Have a lovely bank holiday.